Okay, so what I've done is make a ridiculous vector field, and now, of course, the mice is still shitty, as always. Anyway, the code is always next to my visualization that I made. These are all MATLAB code, honestly. Never really delve into Python yet. Probably should, honestly speaking. Um, so as you can see, I have made this is the original vector field. A little bit of I don't really know how this turns out to be zero, which is the problematic situation I've been running into. A lot of these functions somehow go to zero, and I'm just saying no because I can't show the non-conservative other properties of it in a non-conservative field. Basically, what would happen is that you can do another Gauss's law and get rid of the middle, and things happen. But as you can see, it turns to zero, and I don't know how this slight function turns to zero when I put it into a sphere. Um, this is how you put a function into a sphere. You basically square root it by this long equation over here because it's the sphere equation going to the 2D sphere and then going to 1D. It might have been easier to go to polar, but I didn't want to do that because it's also a pain in the ass. But neither here or there. So you can see the actual visualization, and I still don't know if this is correct because something suspicious. Having this equation visually, it doesn't look like it would go down to zero. Why I'm saying that is because it looks like there's arrows going outwards, um, and then there's arrows going inwards, and they have to cancel out to have it zero. I'm not sure if they have enough in and out to just be no flux in, no flux out situation. Um, the flux in must be the flux out. And what that means is that the actually that makes sense. I didn't really think about it, but if you think about it as in like there's flux in the bottom coming in and then flux the outer air going out, it makes sense. Most likely, if you're talking about flux, um, there's two ways a flux can really occur. Um, One is electromagnetism, where it's you contain something in like a charge and it emits charge outwards. I mean, actually, it's actually many ways. But another way is to have internal resistance and make it go slower in the top or bottom or something. There's also another way with fluid mechanics where there's a Mach number of one, and then you have a Stephan. There's another way to do it where there's actually multiple ways to do it. I really didn't think of it properly, but there's many ways to solve this shit. Um, Yeah, and then this is the reason why I choose to do another one was because the original one was faulty, in the way that it was if you flux to zero, and I really didn't want to do. I mean, it wasn't really faulty. It was just going to be a pain in the ass to deal with a zero flux. Because if I were to double check this by using another way, which is going to be using the surface. Actually, why would it be the pain in the ass? It would actually be cleaner. Not sure why I said that. If this is zero, then it's conserved, right? Is flux conserved when it's zero? No, it's not conserved. The vector field doesn't have to be conserved if that is conserved. If the flux is zero, does it? Not sure. I probably should double check that because I think it's determined by a curl. What this basically means is that if it was a mass flow, it would be mass flow in, mass flow out is conserved. So conservation of mass is what would happen, but does it mean that work is conserved? Never really thought of that actually. We'll have to see. Um, yeah.